our pilot tried to follow them, which ended up hitting his rotor wash.
Yeah, I was gonna say you run into their wash, don't you?
Yeah, he ran into the wash, and we had no lift. We ended up just falling out of the sky,
Mm,
and we were sideways. So like our main blade, instead of being above us, was like tilted on its right side.
yeah. So you're basically looking,
So we,
you're looking out the door at the ground.
yeah, I'm in the right seat, so I'm looking straight at the ground. Like there's no like, hey, look up, you can see the horizon. I'm looking straight at the ground,
Damn.
and our maintenance test pilot took controls because only one flies, but both controls do the same thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Our maintenance test pilot took the controls and rolled it over and then nosedived us to try to get lift back with speed.
Yeah.
So we got speed, and by the time we pulled out of it, I shit you not, I could have touched the ground with a 20-foot pole.
You broke up the last part. What?
I said, I shit you not, I could have touched the ground as we started getting lift back
Yeah.
with a 20-foot pole.
Damn it, boy. Yeah, that make you
It
shit the bed.
was,
That's enough to make you shit any. I don't care how many pants you're wearing.
we
They're coming all.
shitting them all.
They're coming. They're all
But
coming home smelling bad.
well, enough to where our my platoon sergeant, which me and him didn't get along anyway, but the word of it got back to them before we even landed,
Yeah.
and he came out as we were shutting down, and he was like, "Are you guys okay?" You're like, because like the rest of the flight, nobody said shit. Like unless it was like you can turn right or whatever, like just coordination stuff.
Uh huh.
Nothing. Nobody said shit. The rest of the match, the
The
flight.
flight. Everybody kind of looked at the pilot, looked at the guy who made the decision, kind of weird the rest of the
Well, yeah, well, because
day.
it was the first
Like, I know you didn't mean to.
helicopter.
I know you didn't mean to do
Yeah,
that,
he
but
was
I'm
like,
not
dude,
fucking
I'm
happy
so
with
sorry. I was like, sorry, I almost didn't cut it. You know what I mean?
it. Yep.
You almost didn't get a chance to say sorry, but luckily we had a maintenance test pilot, which he does that shit for real, like to simulate it all the time.
Mm-hmm. So
So he didn't freak out.
he knew what to do before he like as it was happening. He was like, okay, I need to fucking correct this asshole's
Yeah,
mistake.
yeah, he's doing that like something that he's done all the time. You know what I mean? But he does it on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, so he knew exactly where he was at, and he was like, "This is real life."
Yeah.
You know, this isn't something I actually did, but I know I can pull myself out of it.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing it in the simulator nonstop, and then
Well, no, he does it in actual aircraft too.
well, I was gonna say they do it in the simulator nonstop, and then they get to a point to where they're like an actual test pilot. I'm sure they see shit that we could only imagine.
Well, there are test pilots for like maintenance purposes.
Mm-hmm.
So, like
Take them
whenever a
out.
certain
Take them out.
maintenance is done, is they'll go and test it before
Go see what it's capable of
approving it.
handling, or what. They like push it to
Well,
the
kind of.
limits. Or,
Yeah, they're like the Mavericks of helicopters. You know,
oh, yeah.
they're gonna push it beyond its actual boundaries or actual like I
Normal.
don't know. We have a like well, I think it's a 60-degree bank is what is permitted to do,
Yeah.
but it will actually do a lot more than that.
And they're the ones that are like, okay, this thing's operating well within its normal bounds because I can push it far beyond and it didn't act up.
Yeah, that and like we have to balance the blades.
Uh huh.
So
I can.
when we balance blades, they're a part of that. So like me as a crew chief, I would work with him, and we would hook a machine up to it. And he'll run it. Then we'll do the check on it and go, okay, this blade needs this or this and this, or take this off or whatever, and then do that. And then once we have it balanced, we'll go out and take it out and fly the shit out of it.
That must have been a pretty tedious at times, but yet very fun when it can be.
Oh yeah.
but tedious nonetheless. Maybe not
Well, I
tedious.
mean,
Let me
really,
recite detail oriented for sure.
yeah, yeah, in that sense, because if it's not balanced, then it's just like a really, really rough ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
for
we
sure.
had a bird strike while we were in Iraq. It hit one of our like the ends of our blades and broke it off, which is like plastic, and you can hear it whistling the whole time until we actually shut down. You're like, you know, like, God damn it, you know.
Fucking pigeons.
I don't even know what bird it was, but
Dirty,
it was big
dirty,
enough it
dirty fucking desert
took.
pigeons.
So, but another buddy of mine was sitting on the ground, and of course, crew chiefs get out when we're on like long cables so we can communicate,
Yeah.
and we walk around the aircraft and stuff like that. And he was standing out there waiting for passengers to come in, and he looked up, and a bird had dive bombed like right at the rotor system. And he was like, dude, it was like, I'm a bird, I'm a fucking sack of potatoes, like feathers. Nothing, there's nothing left, but just feathers that started flying everywhere.
That's funny. Hey, I gotta get something from my contacts real quick. I'll be right back. I put in a dip and then I tried to put my contacts in and forgot that I put in a dip.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That feels good. Minty.
No, luckily it's cherry. But yeah, same concept. Tobacco nonetheless.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody popped a cherry, huh?
Cherry turned your eyes red.
So, but those nine nine crew members, or whatever, I didn't know any of them.
No.
Which, like, for me, whenever I hear Black Hawk has went down, there's fatalities, then I'm like, oh god, like, who is it? You know?
Right. But someone knew. They're with us.
So, like, Josh, he's still in. Then Wit is Tom Hawk on here. He's also still in too. But the investigation team or whatever that was coming from Rucker, that's what Tom used to do, something similar to that.
Sit down. Now. Get up there. Get up there. Rose, get up there. Come on. Come on. Fucking around, man. Nobody's fucking doing nothing to you. Fucking dog's losing her mind today, bro. What the fuck to do about this fucking dog? Chewing on the table, chewing on the couch, fucking acting crazy. Motherfucker growled at me a while ago for putting her in the kennel. Live stream starting in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I need to get a fucking Elgato or something. Give me a stream deck. Start paying a subscription to one of these fucking services. what you said.
Oh, shit. How we doing? How we
Good.
doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen?
Doing
We'll be
pretty-
serving sushi and teriyaki chicken.
We'll be serving. We'll be serving peanuts and fuck your mother.
What is that? Is
Yeah.
it a Black Sheep or was it Tommy Boy where they're on the airplane? And he's like with the inflatable thing around your neck or whatever. He goes, well, you know what? If you don't understand this, hit your call button and I'll have him come back there and hit you in the head with a tack hammer. Because you're literally too stupid to survive. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Rose. I'll put your ass in the camera view so I can see you.
So I don't have anything. I have a small backpack, no plate carrier, nothing.
It's all good. It's how we do in the DMZ.
Well, then at least put the pretty skin on so we can look at you.
Oh, I got it on. Don't you worry about yourself.
Since you're laying there all naked and shit.
So should I go for the? Should
I
I
hate coming in naked.
Should I go for the motorcycle sunglasses or the foldable Dollar Tree sunglasses tonight?
What are you talking about?
On
Motorcycles for sure. Motorcycles. Pilots.
Nah, it's not those. It's like the wraparounds.
Oh yeah, I love those.
Okay, I'm completely lost. What the hell are you guys talking about?
Talking about looking like a douchebag.
Like the one
on
I'm
screen.
Oh.
I wear my sunglasses at night. All right, so you still
Cause you've
need-
seen my mug. You've seen my profile on my profile wearing those wraparounds.
I seen your fucking mug face to face on a
On a Discord.
FaceTime. I said, "Damn, CJ, you're ugly like I am. I thought you was at least a pretty boy."
Hey, I grew up looking like Michael J. Fox. I get called Michael J. You look like Michael J. Fox, Jason Bateman. Those I said
You have the shakes too?
No Parkinson's here.
Only when I go too
No,
many
actually-
days without.
Michael J. Fox was one of my favorite actors until obviously stopped acting.
Yeah, he's a pretty decent Canadian.
He's
I grew
pretty
up
good.
watching Family Ties.
He's pretty good, eh?
Well, I more watched like his Back to the Future stuff.
Oh yeah, I've seen those a million times.
I never really watched the
Saw him
Family
in the-
Ties stuff. I'm not
Saw him in the
at that
theaters.
age. I'm not into the fucking sitcom shit.
That's what Rick and Morty is based off of him kind of spoofing on the Doc and Marty.
Did you get your eyeballs in yet, man? Shit.
No, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's wrong with my dog, man.
Good luck with that.
She growled at me a minute ago, and I put her in the kennel. She's been she chewed on the couch earlier. That's what me and my wife are going back and forth about. Like the worst,
Back at her.
the worst timing in the world for. Like you can ask CJ. I started some shit with a team at the Xfil, and then they decided they wanted to fight back. No problem. Well, then my dog started chewing on the couch, and my wife wanted me to do something about it. And our teammate was trying to give me directions, and you already know how I do with that. Like when a random's trying to tell you every move you need to make, and I'm like, dude, if you don't shut the fuck up. And I don't know if she thought I was talking to her.
Other than that, he was a great teammate.
Yeah, other than that, I even told him, look, it's not your fault. I'm sorry, but you cannot do that to me right now.
But pretty pleased with Sugar on it. Shut the fuck up.
I was like, I'm dealing with some
Shut
shit.
up.
I'm dealing with some shit in real life right now, and I'm trying to survive. this fucking game.
Oh yeah.
And then my wife was
He,
like, my wife was trying to tell me something legitimate, and I was kind of rude to her, and I didn't mean to be. Come here. Come here, Daddy.
no, he was definitely pumped up trying to help,
Yes.
but it was jabba dabba do time.
Yeah. I
But-
can't hear anything if you keep fucking speaking.
Like I was
Check
trying to,
your cock holster.
I was trying to acknowledge my wife and him at the same time, and it was not working. Because
Oh.
it was one of those moments where like you're full of adrenaline, and you're like, it's just a video game, but I don't want to lose either. So please leave me alone.
Well, I misjudged my jump, I think, or when I let go of the
Yeah, you did.
parachute and cut it.
You might have hit
I
the
think
blade.
I
Did
think
you?
he